In this video, we'll cover the Workspace tab of your admin settings. The Workspace tab is where you can configure general settings for the entire workspace versus individual users like with roles. This is also where you can maximize your deliverability. The first thing you'll see here is the default role. This is where you can configure a default role for any new users who join your workspace. Simply hit the drop down here and select the role you want. I recommend setting up or using a default role that's for individual contributors versus managers or admins. Next, you can see that you can set a daily send limit, which puts a maximum on the number of sequence messages that can be sent from an individual's email address per day with Mixmax. This does not set a limit on one-off emails. Gmail limits sending to 2,000 emails per user per day, assuming that you have a perfect reputation. So we cap this at 1,000 sequence messages per user per day to prevent users from being locked out of Gmail. If you wish to lower the maximum, simply hit the drop down here to select a lower limit. Let's say 200. Hit modify, and then you're good. And if you don't want emails to be sent on weekends, you can disable this checkbox here. Next, we have Allow Domains. Here you can specify domains that can see and join your workspace. So when a user at an allowed domain joins Mixmax, they will see the option to join your specific workspace. If you enable this setting, we also recommend setting a workspace name here so new users can easily access the correct workspace. As an admin, you'll receive a notification whenever a new user joins. So let's go ahead and select mixmax.com. And then we can add a title here. And click Save. If you scroll down, you'll see an option to designate a custom calendar domain and custom tracking domain. Custom domains are used across the organization for click tracking, tracking pixels, unsubscribe links, booking events, and downloading a cloud-hosted attachment. We highly recommend working with your IT team or G Suite administrator to set these up, as it helps with your deliverability. If you'd like to learn more or receive instructions about how to set this up, please click the Learn More button here. Finally, if you continue to scroll down all the way to the bottom, you can unsubscribe entire domains in the Unsubscribe Domain section. This prevents sequence messages from being sent to any recipients within those domains. For example, if you have a former client who wishes to no longer receive communications, you can add their domain here to make sure that your users do not add them to a Mixmax sequence.